Hey, can you hear me now? So, I've been talking to myself this whole freaking time. This is fun. Had no idea. Back, Perry, can y'all hear me? KMMA, what's going on, yo? Really? Nah, man, you could say anything anytime. If there's ever a question, you always are allowed to ask those questions, man. I'd rather you ask a question to get my attention and just say, "Oh, I guess are you working silent?" Or, "Hey, I don't hear any audio. Is it on purpose?" I'll let you know if it's on purpose. It's never on purpose. I want to talk to you guys. I want you guys to communicate, and I want to be able to do all this with interaction. I don't like no interaction. I don't like not having that um, one-sided conversation where you guys are just there to watch or listen and not have any input. I want you guys to have some input. I mean, there are times that, yeah, maybe we don't want that, that input, but we can choose to ignore that. You know what I mean? But I'd rather not ignore you guys. You guys are here, to hang out with me. I want to be able to talk and stuff like that. So, as I was saying from the beginning, while I had no audio, had no clue that any of this stuff was not working properly, there you go, live. I thought I was watching a zombie. You probably were watching a zombie. I'm that zombie. Alright, so we got everything back up. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in. I am so sorry for the shorts people that were coming and going, and had no idea what I was doing. Um, Again, my apologies to everybody. I didn't realize that my audio mixer had literally wiped. Okay, here's what happened. I updated OBS. I've got a couple other plugins that had to update within OBS once OBS updated. So, I've had many false starts, and this is another one of those that I've been trying to, like get everything back to normal. Because a while back, my computer decided to crash out, and Windows ended up like deleting itself. So here we are, back to experimentation, back to everything set up. Um, the other thing is, um, oh yeah, before I forget, if you stick around long enough and you guys want to be redirected, I have the video ending and redirecting you to Good Morning Xbox. So, um, if you stick around, it'll automatically shift you over to Good Morning Xbox channel, um, which is the iconic video games podcast channel that Good Morning Xbox podcast is on. So, I wish that more YouTube community members would do the same thing for other channels. So I'm trying to obviously set the example. Good Morning Xbox will not be a shorts format, it'll be a standard YouTube format. But I try to do both to give you guys both options if you want to watch in shorts or if you want to watch in 4K. Either or doesn't matter to me as long as you guys are happy watching. Okay, so trying to keep that like that. And I don't know how I want to do these barrel rolls and loops. Okay. So, yes, I've been meaning to do this for the past couple days. And yesterday was one of them. And by the time I got home, life sucks. You know that? Sometimes you just get too busy. That's why dedicating yourself to a podcast is a big deal. How do I want to do these loops? Do I want to keep this? So I can do this. Do I want to keep that like that? Because now I might have to adjust all of these. See what I mean? Oh man, back. Good thing you came in. Yes, definitely good thing you came in back. Thanks. Hey, Miles Plays and Miles Plays FN. Hi. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, just let me know. You can also switch over to the full screen if you don't like the. I don't. Whichever way. If you want to stay on shorts, that's cool. But hey, welcome in. Back said, where'd it go? Yeah, it's a good thing Back came in because Back knows my issue with audio. I want to make sure that everybody has good audio. I want to make sure that everybody, when I'm watching, know if something sounds off or looks off. I'm not doing it to be an asshole. I just want to make sure you guys are aware of certain things. And, sometimes you're not aware of it. And there's things you can fix and there's things you can't fix. Sometimes you're doing certain things on purpose that unless somebody says something, some people just don't know that it's supposed to be on purpose. So I think, all right, let's go back to here. We're gonna try to make some adjustments because I have the video that I'm going to work on without all of this stuff set up. I wish I could pause them. You know what I mean? And make both versions of the videos. So Back says, I was hoping after seeing Cerebral Paul will be in Chicago for Fan Expo that you were coming up for it, Dread. Be cool. You could connect both chats from shorts and full screen. There is a way, but I've yet to get to that spot. And I want to do that. And I want you guys to, because you both are on YouTube. Both chats are on YouTube. I want to combine them so that you both can see each other and interact with each other, as well as me interacting with one chat versus looking back and forth with two chats. So I'm working on that. But again, certain things have to happen. No. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do this. Roll. Now, would you want to see a version like this? I don't know. I kind of like this better. It's a little bit pulled back. Dude, that Chicago Fanboy Expo would have been great. But to be honest, right now, funds are getting tighter. So I have to, like, I missed, what was it, MetroCon in Tampa, you know. And it's still, a couple hour drive, but still, it's in the, within the neighborhood. And I just couldn't make it. We had Tiny Giant's little birthday party set up just before that, I don't know how I missed it, but it was during Tampa Bay Screams. So I ended up going to Tampa Bay Screams by myself while they were all still getting the cabins in the woods taken care of for Tiny Giant. All right, so here we want to take care of this again. Come on. All right, let's see if we go back like that. There we go. So, yeah. Trust me, if I was able to, I'd go to more of these conventions to be able to meet you guys. Heck, I wouldn't even have to do a convention just to meet you guys. I just want to go out there and hang out with you guys in general. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be just, because of convention. I want to be able to, just say, hey, let's go to Chicago. Let's go do something, and let's meet up with Back. Let's go to New York and meet up with Perry. And you know what I mean? Trust me, I would love to be able to say every other weekend, hey, let's at least myself, but let's go do this. It's just not in the cards right now. All right. So we started with this. All right, let's see how this flows out. I might have to redo every single thing that I put. GCX was this weekend? Oh, crap, man. Really? Oh. Oh, this coming weekend. Okay. I'm probably going to do the same thing I did last time if I go. New location. Where's the new location? Okay, so wait a second. Yeah, that. All right, so it's going to be at Universal Studios, or Orlando Resort. Universal Orlando Resort, which are the 3 hotels. So you got Cabana Bay, Surfside Inn and Suites, and Dockside Inn and Suites. Okay. Which I stayed at the Cabana Bay. And my only issue with this is for people like me, I'm not going into, because I don't, again, you don't want to record panels, and some panels don't let you record anyway. So, in that aspect, it makes no sense to go to some of these, and there's not as many cosplayers to get stuff, and that's the unfortunate part. You guys, my friends, are the main reason I go there. Everything else was, bonus points. Piggles and I might go to Super Nintendo World next year in Florida. Oh, cool. Well, book an extra day, and I'll figure out how to do something. Yeah, definitely. We'll do something. All right, so let's start with this one. This will be our starting frame. See if we continue with this. All right. So we'll start here, right? This is quite fast anyway. We'll back it up here. So this is how we look. Her scream, man. Her scream. All right, so what did I do? All right. So do we want to keep this kind of footage? Or do we want to keep this kind of footage? That's too much. Just going back and forth. Ah, man. I'll be right back. I'm going to go set up some coffee. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to step away for that long, but you know, need to get the coffee going. It's not the simple Keurig pop in a pot, a pod and go for it. It is a Hawaiian coffee. All right, so I need to fix this angle. Let's say 0. 0. All right, so do that. All right, so there we go. Now we got to go back and fix this angle. That's the only problem. Once I start messing with this, I got to go through every single bit of it. And which way are we going to roll on this one? So you got to roll everything back. There we go. Let me get to this one. Now watch. This may not be happy. Go from here. It's going to spin you around. So what we got to do is spin this back around. Like that. So now, as we flow through, we stay here. Which means we gotta adjust this a little bit. Still good. Adjust this a little bit. Yeah, we'll just say that's good there. All right. We'll all do something down there. Absolutely. I'm not like Fred. Oh. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, don't ever go somewhere. And especially if you're going to drive 10 minutes past my house and not even stop in to say hey. I actually drove to Tampa, so it took me a couple hours to get there, and met up with Peniac Giant, and he came down from Canada. So met up with him and his father-in-law. They came down for, I guess, what was it, the Lightning playoff, but Lightning was going against their team. So they came down. I came down to the hotel where they were at and had a beer with them, had some food, and ended up leaving. But hey, hung out. Don't have don't have to do anything, you know. And that's all I'm saying is sometimes if you know you're in the area and you're friends, why not, you know? Because sometimes it's going to be hard for me to fly up to Canada um, and see people, you know what I mean? So if you're already in the area, it makes sense to try to meet up with people. Who else was HTK went down to Orlando, so I drove a few hours to HTK. So HTK 360, by the way, and met up with him. We did a Breaking Bread with Dread. I mean, we've done a couple Breaking Breads with Dreads with Back from the Dead and Blondie. So yeah, you know, I'll go out of my way while um, you know, while somebody's within the vicinity of that. You know what I mean? Now, um, you know, it all depends on timing too. So if I can, I'll do it. You know. Okay, Anthony drove past my house in the process of filming Keeper's Diary, and Jerk didn't even stop by to say hi. Yeah, you know what? What a jerk. Now let's straighten this out a little bit. There. Okay. Keep that there. There we go. I have a feeling if we do this, let's see. I have a feeling that I might have to redo a lot of these. Because after the first drop with that turn, Anthony was down the street for a month, last month for an entire weekend and didn't even tell me. That's a D-bag move. Yes, it is. I mean, I can understand if you said, hey, man, I'll be in the area, but I'm not going to have time to, like, hang out. But if I do, I'm in the area. I'll let you know. You know, sometimes you just can't. You know, you're just too busy. Alright, let's... Alright, here's where I need to start messing with this stuff. I have to aim for this arrow down. That's what I'm going to have to do. Let me see here. I had to get my father a new phone. So I have to update everything. Let's see. Everything was updated a while ago. Got it. Okay. Where's my settings? Give me a second here. Check out if there's any more settings I gotta update. Software is up to date, that's good. Let's see if the store needs updating. Alright, so all his apps are updated. I was doing that last night, and it was so much fun dealing with somebody else's stuff, especially when they don't know what they're doing. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. No, 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 no. Why do I keep doing that? I keep forgetting to click on this piece here. There we go. I gotta open this up a little bit more. I got some of these fine-tuned. Yeah, once you start messing with this, it makes it harder to figure out how. Sometimes you gotta cheat. I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing to line up. Alright, let's do it this way. Because we gotta do this all over again. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. I need to do this one. Alright, let's see how this turned out. Yeah, mute that. I don't need to listen to that. Yeah. Have I talked to ACS Husk recently? No. I chatted with him a few months back. When did I talk to him? I think the last time I talked to him was like around Father's Day. Somewhere around there. You know, I wonder if I'm doing this. Oh, maybe I should be doing this instead. Let's get a better frame. Should I have been doing this instead? Nope. Oh, look at that. Reflection. At least there's nothing there to worry about. Alright, well this turned out to be crap. It's a good idea. Didn't work out. Even if I did the tracks. No, wouldn't work. I wonder if I did... What if I did all of this? It's still not fixing it to the way I want it. Not doing it. That's pretty smooth. I wonder. That's what I meant to do. Oh yeah, that's right. No audio. When you slow it down like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure some of this out. Have you guys talked to Husk by any chance, or you just out of curiosity because I usually talk to him? Let's do this one. This one's gonna be a shorty. I don't need all of this. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for here. Alright, so I want to pause it right about there. mark. Close all of this up. And this is what I'm going to be working on. Okay, so if we go down, I'll zoom in on them as they go down. I'll stop it there. Add another frame to look over here. I think what I want to do is pull that one out a little bit. Pull that out. Right there. Okay. All right. So this is Shikra. And we're going to switch to there. I'm going to jump out. I'm going to swing over here. So move that like that. All right, so let's see. Push play. And it's going to follow along right to there. And then what we'll do is whip black them out. Let's see how this looks. I forgot my coffee. It's sitting there. All right, I kind of like that. But now I want to be about here, looking like this. Is that how I want that? And this is so short too, so doing some of these tricks just do not work out in your favor. So as cool as they are, they don't work if they're going too fast in between transitions. And you can see Tiny Giant happy as can be with her smile. And I think we're going to end it right there, which I need to bring this back, bring that to the end. Let's see how this looks. Alright, so we gotta come back here. We gotta slip in. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, she's happy. I think I like the fade in, fade out, or slip in, fade out. I think I like that version better. Now, I'm not too happy with this jolt. I think I do kind of like it though. Ooh. It's this piece here I don't like. Yeah, it feels like we walked away too far back. Leave that one there. Alright, you know what? Here is where I want to go, slow motion. Come on, seriously? Right about there. How about that? Is that too good of... Let's get rid of that little piece there. Yeah, I think that works. I haven't talked to him in a long time. We used to play games on Xbox. I haven't seen him around. Dude, I know he's busy. The last time I talked to him, he's busy trying to get that career path going. I don't know what's going on with that, but as far as I know, he's like at the ground level. The last time we talked about it, he was at ground level, building his way up. So I know he's concentrating on work. So that might be the only reason why. I'm not trying to make excuses. All right, so let's see. Let's switch this back to this. So this is 100% good. Let's see if I can See if I can do this one without having any issues. Alright, hopefully nobody gets any issues going on here. Because this is only 30 seconds. It shouldn't be that bad. Let's see what happens here. Using 66%. 70%. Here's my GPU. Doing its work. Doing its work. It's already a 1/4% done. Alright, so I don't think it's going to affect the stream too much. I'm watching the stream right now. Alright, let's it's almost a third of the way done. So let's go back to 1619. Let's go back and see how this. See, this is the other thing, is trying to clear this up. Okay. Next spot. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let it zoom. Switch over to there. I want more of a zoom now. To there. Let's keep that zoomed in. Now let's see how this looks going across. Didn't like something. Alright, so we bring that over. Let's bring that over that way. So now that keeps them in the visual. Alright. See about getting rid of that. Maybe that's what's going on, is that jerk. Let's see if we can do. I like Tiny Planet. I don't know if that'll work. Let's see how that looks. Inverted tiny font. And I don't know if you heard that noise, but it's done. Alright, so kind of like that look. Let's make that look like that. Kind of like Mick Jagger's mouth. There we go. So the mouth, the lips, the teeth. Alright. So now let's see how this looks. There we go. Yeah, I like that version. Upload. What do we say? Shikra. Oh no, did I not do that? Oh well, we'll find out. We'll find out. So, and here's Shikra. There's that hole that they went in, came out of, came across, and did the splash. Tiny Giant was standing right about there. Maybe right there. Let's see. Going up. So there's your tiny planet look. Okay, how do we... That guy's funny. Let's do this. They're way out of zoom. We'll leave it like that. What do you think? Now, what if I did a 180 on this? Really? Alright, never mind. We'll do it this way. Alright, so I like that shot there. But that sun was beating down on your face, man. Oh. That's the iron gwazi right there. That should be Kumba right there. These kids are funny and annoying at the same time. That's kind of funny. I wonder if I should just leave a video. I think I'm going to leave it as a tiny planet the whole time, right? What do you think? Do one just like this. Come on. Not really happy with some of the sides out here. I don't know. Why is that? Why is that looking like that? I kind of like that over here again, wherever we were. Right there. All right. And then I wonder if we just start it like this. All right, so Let's move you that way. And then rotate. To keep us straight. All right. You guys ready for this morning's Good Morning Xbox? I want to zoom in a little bit. Try to get. There we go. Let's get us up here and back us out. What happened here? Yeah, these are always fun to manipulate to where you want it to be at. There we go. Oh, that's right, because I had it inverted over here. Try that again. Alright, we want to straighten this one out too. See, we're at 115, 58, 58. Bring this down to 115. Okay. Bring this back down. Like that. Bring it down to a reasonable level. Okay, so now, at about here is where we start spinning. And we stay in that motion. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh, God, no, shut up. I keep hearing that kid. Sometimes kids can be so annoying. If Fred curses, he's fired from the game, complainers. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, so there's that transition. And there we go into that. And then we do everything else this way. What do you guys think? I think here we need to clear out. 0. Okay. Oh, come on, really? You move you out to here. And that way we're going through, yada, yada, yada. And then we switch back over. And we want to slip in and fade out. Looks good and crazy. Yeah. Thank you. I think that's where I'm going to stop it. All right. And unfortunately, I cannot. Well, let's see what the shorts version is. Let's see what they, or AI version, not shorts version. Let's see what the AI did with this. Really? We're going to take the whole time? It was hot out that day, too. It was so hot. Slendy, what's going on? You ready for today, Slendy? Thanks for stopping in, brother. It's got some good shots here and there. A lot of moving around. Yeah, I don't want to do a new project. Yeah, no, don't want that. No. Nope. Nope. What does this one look like? I don't need 10 seconds of just us climbing. Here's 5 seconds. Yeah, see, and I mean, this thing's decent for what it does, but it's not always great. I gotta check something real fast here. Other than my coffee, I forgot all about that. Well, yeah, I don't see much of. Oh, I gotta fix that store. Oh yeah, I'm kind of nice, but I'm ready, or nervous, but I'm ready. There's nothing to be nervous about. I thought Florida's a cold area. Yeah, I meant hotter than normal. Back, you know what I meant, you funny bassage. I'll tell my friend a Kirk and he'll really love me. No, it's Picard. Yeah, you get your facts straight here, Slendy. Fred, Axel loves Picard. Picard is his man. Alright, so now that I got this all straightened out, I like looking at these in full frame because I can kind of see what it's about when I do that. What else do we have here? I think that was it for Busch Gardens. And I'm afraid to do these. Because if I do these, like right now, these are fine. But these bigger ones, they're going to be a pain. And they're going to slow down the GPU. Let's go back to Iron Gwazi. I mean, look at all that. I got to fix all of that. I might have to start over. Didn't I start over? I think I did. Okay. Got to bring this back over to here. Yeah, this stuff was easy because it was straight up. It's coming up that I have to start over. Yeah, right there. Fred, say you want to shout out your old grandpa watching Jean-Luc Picard. You should do that, Fred. Perry knows what he's talking about. You should definitely do that. There we go. There we go. We're getting better. We're getting there. All right. Let's straighten this one out a little bit. Raise that up. Perfect. Maybe. I don't like the way that looks. There we go. Fine tuning the tweaks. Nope. Let's see here. Gotcha, I'm taking notes. Good for you, Fred. You take your notes. Thanks for stopping in on the short side. Let's see. If you guys stick around, don't forget, stick around to the end. When we stop streaming, it'll switch you over to, redirect you to the Iconic Video Games Podcast channel, which will be Good Morning Xbox Podcast. So, did I say that right? The Good Morning Xbox Podcast will be on the Iconic Video Games channel. There we go. What am I doing? I screwed up again. I keep clicking off of it, and I want to straighten it out. There we go. This thing moves so fast, I have to update it even smaller increments than normal. Yeah, it works for me. Doesn't have to be precise, because you're going to get those jolts. Alright, we gotta lift that up a little bit. I keep talking about my coffee. I haven't even gotten up to go get it. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Good thing I had it in a thermal mug. Stayed warm. It's not as hot as it could have been fresh, but, you know, that's my problem. I think I gotta move that other one over too. Ah, no. What are you doing? Alright, let's see how this looks. And that's where I need to stop. Alright, so we gotta get back to here. We're here. Alright, so straighten that out. Let's see. Fred. Gotcha, I'm taking notes. I'm gonna be such a good streamer when I grow up. Good boy, Fred. Fred, you should take directions next time you're in Florida. Will Axel cuddle me like Phil Spencer? You're talking about the handheld, Fred. Phil's bedroom rebate after buying it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, you guys. You guys TMI on a lot of things. And I don't want to know. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm gonna have to. How far am I off of this? I'm nowhere near it. I'm almost halfway. Almost halfway. Fred, I'm totally running to my car in my underwear right now. See, again, you guys. You guys with the TMA. All right. Am I almost done? Oh, is this the last one? Wait a second. That's the last one. For now. And then I got another minute's worth to edit. All right, so now let's see how we do. What happened to the rest of the... There we go. That was kind of scary. Thought I lost everything. I mean, look at that. Look at that track. See that track? See how vertical that is? You're going to tell me that you're staying on there? There's no way you're staying on there. Look at her face too. But you see what I'm talking about? There's no way you're staying on there. With that curve. That curve like that. And you're on this side of it. There's no way you're staying on there. Obviously, there's the inside track right there. That's keeping you in place. But yeah, that's... Alright, let's get back to watching this. We almost there yet? Alright, here we go. So to give you an idea, and yeah. What was that? What is that here? I gotta figure out what happened there. All right, does that still... Okay, that was kind of odd. I may have to just leave that in there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I may have to leave that in there. And, you know, again, this is the spot where... Venge, what's going on? All right. I missed Venge's super chat the last time I was streaming. And I don't remember what he said, but he said something about DREADPOOL having an epic beard. So I appreciate it. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And I'm sorry I can't quote what you sent me. And again, I apologize that I didn't do it on the last stream a few weeks ago. So my bad. And I know you said, don't worry about it. No, but you know, you paid for it. You need to get the shout out for it. So I really, really appreciate it. Again, for those of you that are new here or watching in the replay, check out the Game Complainers YouTube channel. Check out Back from the Dead's YouTube channel and Twitch. Check out Venge's YouTube channel. So definitely thanks for everybody that's coming in, stopping in. Even if you are stopping in for a minute, I appreciate you guys checking it out. I know this isn't the normal thing, but I figured, you know, hang out. Dude, I remember you said something about... I wonder if I can go back and see the super chats. I wonder. Let me see here. Supers. You said best beard on YouTube. See, I gotcha. Oh, Perry, you didn't have to do that. Thanks. He says only beards, and I'm working on that. I'm working on the only beards. Not really, but you never know. Alright, this is going to be a fun one to try to line up. There we go, I think we got it. There we go. So that should be good there. I just might have to... This is how fast this thing's going. It is going fast. Don't forget to like. For those that you like the super chats, you can also like super chats. I made sure I got the live reactions off of the screen so you can actually read the bottom comments without trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, what am I at? I'm right here. I told you I'd take care of you, Venge. I appreciate it. Let's see if we do that. And do that. There we go. Kind of keeps me in line. If I can go further out, maybe that'll help keep me in a better spot. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. See, look at that. Lined me up there. Now I just got to figure out how to line me up again. See? Lined up. The problem is that's all within a second. This is 1 minute and 25, 1 minute 26, 1 minute 26. So if you look at that, that's a second right there of a difference. That's how fast we're going in 1 second. Not even. Alright, so this is 27. 25. 26. 27. Okay, so this is 26, the start of 26. And here's the start of 27. So from here to here, that's 1 second. That's how fast we're moving. almost forgot to mark my point. That would have sucked. But I'm like doing it second by second. I need to spread it out a little bit. Oh yeah, I did. Yes, I can see everything that was here. Alright, so we go. See, and that right here is where we were going up, and I was talking about that. And look at this. Look at that. Let's try to rectify the horizontal position. Now we're horizontal. The cart is not horizontal. The cart is horizontal. Now look at, if you look at the greenery in the sky, we are not horizontal or vertical there. That is not straight up and down. Let's see if we can get this lined up better. Get us in. All right, doing that kind of fixes it. But again, it's impressive how much fun this coaster is. Wow, see, it's already pushed out. See, even here I gotta go back and fix this. That's some good Hawaiian coffee. Give me 1 second, I gotta check something out. What was I looking for? I hope you guys are having a good morning so far. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and sticking it around. Alright, let's get back to work here. Gotta get this lined up again. Nope, too far. I'm good with that. Right about there is where I need to stop the next one. I'm only... I still have over a minute to edit. And then people wonder why, when you do stuff like this, it takes forever. Right back, asking about how long breaking bread with Dread takes. Back thought he was never going to get his Breaking Bread with Dread episode released. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing like dual cameras and stuff like that, so that way I can have the standard version and then you have my 360 stuff. So that way I don't have to keep doing this with the 360 cameras. Granted, I'm not doing this much work with the breaking breads. Oh, that was an easy one. Oh, I can't think it'll all be this easy. I mean, look at that thing. About to fall out. Okay, we're gonna have to fight with this one. Maybe not, maybe it'll be fine. Bring it in. That'll work. I hit that one. Come on. There we go. It's close enough. Sorry I don't have a camera because I have to switch over. For those of you that are hanging out here, once the stream is ended, stick around and it'll shift over to, it'll redirect to Good Morning Xbox on the Iconic Video Games channel. So stick around and you'll get shifted over, and I'm going to be over there also for a little bit, hanging out with Fred, Axel, Cool Cat Terry. Eternal Shaddai is on vacation, so he won't be available to hang out with us, but at least you'll get a few of us. So I'm just going to, once I get done here, I'm going to shift over to another computer and get everything going over there. So just bear with us for now. You got another 5 minutes. Cody, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in, brother. I appreciate it. I'll see that you just jumped in. I'll do a quick run through. I'm editing all these videos that I did with going to Busch Gardens with Tiny Giant, and as you see, we're going through. Now look at this coaster. Look at that. We are hanging on the rails as we come over there, and I'm literally right there right now editing that part, that last part. Actually, I just passed it. Yeah, we are right there. So we were coming up this way earlier, and now we're here, hanging on for dear life. If I can get this to move. Yeah, so we're going up, over, and there we are, hanging on the side. So I'm trying to edit this to go from all these different loops, because I'll have the 360 version out there also. So right now we're just gonna edit all of this to do this part, and then I have Montu already ready. So I just do a quickie, go through, open it up to a Tiny Planet view, and then we drop it back down as we go through the rest of it as Tiny Planet, and then open it up towards the end. So I wanted to do something different. Again, I'll have the 360 version going up too. I just can't do the processing on this because I'm streaming. Because I'm streaming, it'll lag out on you guys. So I don't want to do that to you guys. Back says, if you want a roller coaster that feels like you're gonna fall out of Six Flags in Illinois, I had a Superman roller coaster. You spend the entire ride hanging face down. Yes, dude, I want to do that one so bad. They actually made that, if I recall, they made that coaster after I came down to Florida. So I've been to Six Flags up there when I was a kid several times. They used to have this, what we call the Gravitron, right? I don't remember what that was called up there, but the Gravitron's that flying UFO where you lean back on the sides and then the walls slide up so your feet are coming off the ground. But that one there was in the ground, and it spun around, and then the floor dropped out and you were stuck to the wall from the centrifugal force. The Gravitron is basically a portable centrifugal force machine that gives you that feeling. But that thing there was in the ground. I don't know if it's still there. You tell me if it's still there. But yeah, I remember that. That was fun. We had a great time with when I was younger going there. My mom used to take us all sorts of places. We used to go to the Wisconsin Dells, and basically my mom would get us out of school, and then we would just drive. Instead of going home, she had everything set up. We would just drive, and then she'd call my dad and said, yeah, we're in the Dells, so we'll see you when we get back. Hey, you know, my dad works, and he you know, stuff like that wasn't his thing. So, you know, my mom made sure that, you know, we had a good childhood, even though they were busy working as much as possible. You know, when you own a restaurant, there is no life. The restaurant is your life. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. And let me see if Axel is live yet, because then I will end the stream and switch over to look for Axel. He's got 2 waiting. He's not live yet. So we will continue on our process. So I hope you liked what you saw, Cody, so far. Perry's been in here listening to me, muted this whole time, had no idea that I was muted for like a good half hour, maybe longer. I'm just messing with you, Perry. Perry says, I hear you, Dread. My mom worked in a restaurant industry for over 30 years. Yes, both my parents basically worked until they ended up having to have to retire. One way or another, they retired. My mom, actually, they both had to retire because of medical reasons. So, yeah, they worked until they were broken. That's the unfortunate part when you're in the restaurant industry. Service industry, so. But when you're the owner and all that, it's different. That's why when it comes to treating your waiters correctly and your wait staff and your bartenders and all that, it's important. I used to work for my dad. I know you guys think it's easy, but it's not. It's not easy. You don't have when you're a service industry worker working your job. When you check out, you're done. But when you're working for family, you get to hear about all your mistakes all the time. Good morning, Death Dealer. How you doing?
Hey, you want my camera?
No. I'm going to switch over there once Axel starts up. I'm just watching right now, and then I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to redirect out to there.
I'm actually on my computer for this show. Okay.
Why? Do you need...
No, I don't need any.
Oh, okay. Well,
I literally woke up, heard you talking, figured it would check on me.
yes, I'm talking to myself.
I
I actually literally was, because Perry was listening to me talk to myself when I was muted to the whole stream and had no idea. He's like, oh, I thought you were doing it on purpose. Like, you were just like keeping to yourself and just doing a no audio. And I was like, no. Yeah, so, yeah, you know how that goes. Yes, I'm making fun of you again, Perry. It's important not only... So, only food comes to your plate. Yes. I never did that. I was never that kind of guy that would take offense. Yeah, I would take offense, but not enough that I would do anything to somebody's meal. I would still cook it as it's supposed to be, clean. But people do take offense and will do nasty things. Okay, Cody says, I wash dishes in a restaurant as well, part-time, done it on and off again for years. Yeah, and again, it doesn't matter where you're at, what industry, treat people nice. Treat people with respect. It's when people don't do that, just they think they're above people. That's why I don't like when people think they're above somebody like that. I don't like that attitude. Nobody is above anybody. We're all the same. I don't care if you're a king, a president, or whatever. There's still a respect that goes to all of that because of your position, but yet you're still a human being just like the rest of us. And nobody's above anybody. Everybody is equal across the board. You know what I mean? Now, if you do dirtbag things, you're a dirtbag. That's a different story. But from the get-go, until I know you're a dirtbag, you're going to be treated with respect and so forth. All right. It looks like they are getting ready to start. Yep. They are starting. Let me finish this last piece. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in here. I'll continue that some other time. So again, thank you all for stopping in. We are going to end the stream, hang out, and we'll get redirected over to Expo's Iconic Video Games channel, which is the Good Morning Xbox number 152 with Slendy as the guest today. All right. We'll see you over there. Thank you again, and take care.